Hey, what's going on, guys? Looking for Mighty Reptiles here with the vlog of, what is it, the 2nd or is it the 3rd?
3rd.
May 3rd, and it has finally happened. And right now I'm seeing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, possibly 8 from this little yellow belly pied girl that was paired to our blackhead gravel, and that is actually the most eggs we've ever gotten in a clutch, and it is from one of our smallest girls. So I'm a huge fan of that. However, I'm not a fan of the timing because I'm supposed to be meeting somebody to sell them one of our snakes right now. So sorry, I know you're gonna be seeing this a little bit later, but this is why. So I gotta get this boxed up. Sorry for being late, but look at that. She looks like she wants to take my face off. Mama. Let me put her in it. We're just switching back to Repti Chip in our tubs here. Now, baby. This is her first time being a mom, so I'm guessing she's gonna be defensive. So where is my paper towel? All this really does is put something between me and her, something for her to hit that isn't going. Oh, she's rolling those. Let that one go, baby. Alright, there you go, Mama. You're tiny now. Alright, so I am going to have to candle all of these and make sure that they are right side up. But I'm going to go ahead and mark them. Unfortunately, she did not come off as smoothly as I'd like. But yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Going to mark all of them as ours, if I can even write on them, because we use wet erase and not dry erase.
Why are you writing on them?
So that we know their positioning that she left them in. And that one's boob up. So I'm going to start them all out with the way that the R is in here. I've been so excited for this clutch, and that's probably why I was a little hard at getting these need more water in them, actually. Now I'm not able to get that with the R up like how that boob egg was, but we're going to take out our handy dandy flashlight, figure out which way is up. Alright, so we're gonna candle these and get right back. Alright, so we actually just finished up, you know, soaping down her tub, soaping her down and wiping her off, but we still have to go deliver that snake to the person that wants it here locally. So they were very understanding with the clutch being laid that I had to get it in the incubator, in which case, there it is. Right on top, we're gonna be cutting on June 27th. 8 beautiful eggs. 2 of them don't have the strongest of veins, but they do have veins. So we will see how they go. You know, fingers crossed on those, because this is the clutch that we've been waiting for ever since we got the blackhead gravel boy. So fingers crossed it goes well. But yeah, I'm gonna get to meeting this guy, and I'll show you guys more of the eggs later when my dad gets back home, and we're gonna be looking over the candling again. All right, so I actually did not get a final weight on her just because she looked so uncomfortable after her due date. After that, I just stopped taking her weight. But right before her due date, she clocked in at 1750, and that's in grams. And now she is at 1170. So that is a big drop right there. But then again, she did spit out 8 eggs. As a first-time mom, I could not be any happier. However, the fact that they were all rollouts make me a little bit nervous, especially since this is the big clutch of our season right here. So I'm worrying a little bit, but we're gonna double check on the candling. I got them to where I think they should be 100% fine. I got veins up everywhere and remarked them. But we're gonna go over it again. I'm gonna get a second opinion with my dad looking at it and just make sure that everything's okay, just to be safe, because like I said, this is the biggest clutch of the year, and this is what we have been waiting for so long. And I am just so excited that it actually came. This girl was actually due on the 22nd, so she took an extra 11 days. So that was on day 38 after that shed. So it was quite a wait. It was quite a wait. So yeah, it's just right now is the due date for one of our other girls, which is the spot nose, who was paired to our clown male Jasper. He's right here behind me, and she is huge. So I'm betting that she's gonna go pretty soon. We have a few girls who are also past due date, but they're not acting 100% like it. So maybe they're just being really late on another shed, and that'll be the prelay. Who knows? The California weather has thrown all of these girls for a loop. Even that girl I had questions about at one point because she shrunk up but then exploded out again when it came time for her actual due date. So just I'm excited, but I'm also all over the place just because of how excited I am. I can't even focus. Those things in there are gonna make me not be able to sleep for the next 55 days. So yeah, it's just amazing, and I'll get back to you guys later when my dad gets home and we start looking at these things again. All right, so now we're finally coming back to you guys tonight. So what do you think of the clutch?
Oh, it's great. It's really nice to get a bigger clutch. That's our biggest clutch so far. I don't know how much you talked about. Did you talk earlier about the pairing?
Blackhead gravel, 50% het pied to a yellow belly, 100% het pied. So a lot of potential.
If we prove hets out, especially on the boy, we could have some pretty exciting stuff. In fact, we could have more than one type of world's first.
Yes.
Too, which would be really fun. But we're looking at the regular stuff. You know, we should be able to get some gravels and some yellow bellies and some blackheads, blackhead yellow bellies, blackhead gravels. That'd be cool. Yeah. But then the big ones are when we move into the highways and the blackhead highways. And then, like you just said, the biggest one of all.
It's the blackhead highway pied.
Yeah.
That would be crazy.
We'll see.
Fingers crossed.
We'll see.
It's a 1 in 32, but it's really a 1 in 64 if you're taking that 50%.
Yeah, if you assume he's pied, or het pied.
Yeah.
Then you would. There's no guarantee at all. We'd just be happy to get anything. Anything out of this clutch is going to be pretty good. We do still have the possibility of normals, though.
Shoot.
Yeah.
Hey, if we get one normal, but we get the blackhead highway pied, like the panda thing, up.
That's a good trade.
All good.
Yeah, it's not like when we're going to be breeding with our highway girl, probably next year, and that'll be nice because the worst thing we get is the yellow belly.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good point, because when we pair the blackhead gravel to her, we're going to be getting highways, super gravels, and blackhead of both of those.
Could be crazy.
And if he proves out on his het, then they're all going to be 50% het. And if he doesn't prove out, then, you know, nothing in there.
But this, we talked about, that we've got a few clutches coming, and there's some that, I mean, we love all of them, but some of them are just insane. Like, you know, we want to see some cherry bombs, hopefully. That's a longer shot because our boy hasn't grown up enough yet, so we're using a het albino male. What's the other one? More snows, although we've already done that. But this is one of those that's just way up there on our list.
This is something that we can create that we haven't even seen yet, which would be really cool.
which is going to be real fun when we do a cutting.
Yes, and that was one thing that was fun with the pandas, is that we've never actually seen a panda. We took two parents that just looked like black pastels and made not only a pied, but that all black and white pied. It was completely different for both parents.
Kind of hard to miss a panda though.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's just exciting. And it's the same thing with the snow, because the snow doesn't look like either of the parents. So you're like moving the project along, and that's what makes it exciting. Because when we're going for, like, I'm going to say our first clutch here, which is our albino spider paired to our het albino, the best thing we can get out of that is an albino spider, which makes it a little less interesting because you've already seen it. It's going to look like the dad.
And they're really obvious. It's like when you're working for snows, it's really obvious what each of them is. They can't be anything but that. But when we're working with blackhead and gravel and yellow belly and the potential of being pied, that's going to be interesting.
You know, even just the fact that it's possible het even adds a little bit to it.
Yeah.
We were sitting there tossing and turning since we only had 4 eggs on that black pastel het pied, black pastel het pied, if we were going to get a pied, let alone a panda. And we saw how that happened, so now we're just hoping to see if he even proves out pied.
Like I told Adam today at Beach Bum, he wanted some of our luck, and I told him I think we used it all up. Yeah.
Hopefully we still have some left.
Yeah.
Because we need it.
We'll see what happens, but this will be a fun one, regardless of how it goes.
Yeah, I'm just excited. Like, I was trying to take her off of the eggs without getting bit, but all I'm doing in front of her is just it finally happened. And it was one of those things, because we were actually I was on my way to go meet up with somebody. I was actually just stopping at the house to grab the snake to go drive over and meet him. And I just had someone tell me, like, you need to check the tub. It just seems like today's going to be the day. She's huge. And I look in there, and I pull it out not even like a quarter of the way, and I see the beginning of the first egg. I close it up, and I just run out and tell Nicole, because she was just waiting in the car. And I'm just like, you gotta come inside. Not so much my phone was dead, so I needed her phone to text that we're gonna be late.
Yeah. So anyway, there's one more thing I want to say before we sign off. Today, I don't know exactly when the clutch was laid, but Calissa had her first clutch today. Did you see the video? Yeah.
I saw the thumbnail, but I haven't had the time to watch it yet.
Yeah, I'm really happy for her. She's someone who's bought a lot of our snakes, and we've been really happy about that. And that's really nice to see.
Yeah, her channel is Calissa Obviously Can't Decide Reptiles, right?
That's great.
Is it still obviously can't?
It's obviously can't decide. I don't know about the reptile part or not. But, yeah.
So yeah, congratulations on the first clutch. I forgot to mention that. Good thing you caught it. So yeah, I think even though we've had some girls past their due date, I still think that Spot-Nosed girl is next.
I couldn't argue, but I was looking at the Firefly today.
Oh, is she massive too?
She's gonna be fun too, because there's so many things she could put out.
Yeah, she was paired with not Diego Mr. Smooth, but he was paired with our leopard.
Dr. Smooth.
Dr. Smooth, yeah. And I don't know when I came up with it, I switch it every time.
You're retarded.
But she was paired with Lenny, our leopard lesser pastel. So no chance for a white snake there, but just, 5 genes thrown at each other. Let's see what happens. Given that 2 of them are also duplicates, so we can get some super pastel combos, which are absolutely just awesome. Just because the blushing is just so outrageous, and then it just brightens up the head pattern like crazy.
Yeah, that was a hard one for us, putting a Firefly. We wanted to go with Diego, but we really didn't want to get more white snakes. If we're purposely going for white snakes, it's one thing. I mean, Superfires are great.
Yes.
But when you're going to see how many different combos you can make, that's kind of like, it screws it up. It's like, it's not like finding a normal, but it's not what you want to do. And then you get the whole problem of the Superfire and what else is in there.
Yeah, I mean, we even have fires that we wanted to throw them to just to create a super fire, just to say that we did it because we like them. But you had the possibility of not just one gene, like if you were to have like a pastel, or like if you were to pair a Firefly to a fire, you have 2 genes being leopard and spider. We'd only tell that there's a spider because maybe if it had a wobble, He doesn't have the wobble. How are we supposed to tell?
Yeah, maybe there's a little pet. I'm not sure, but
they're both leopard too.
They're both 3 gene boys. They're both leopards, so it's fun either way. So
in both ways, they have their own people that they make the leucistics with, somewhat, whether it's black or blue-eyed, and it just cuts. That's how we decide which one we're going to do. It's like, which one can't we use with this female?
Yeah, and
then the other one fills in.
With the one having lesser, we've got to make sure not to put him with the leucistic girls. And anyway,
so yeah,
some of the things you think about when you're pairing.
Exactly. So there's a lot of stuff that we'd rather put to some of them, but it's just like, man, the 2 genes just don't match.
We disagree a lot. That's part of it too.
Yeah.
Anyone who thinks this is perfect. Yeah. Like, who are we going to put the Cypress boy with?
Oh yeah, we always mix that one up.
Because I really want to put him with a black pastel. And you want black pastels to go in a different direction.
Yeah, because I know that we're going to be waiting a little while, so I'd much rather be hitting some other things with it, but I don't know. I want Cypress to go pretty much everywhere, but it's a matter of who do we take from. Like, for instance, Olukai, who is our 4 gene, who is also het for Ghost Girl. She's a Stinger Bee, Fire Yellow Belly. The thing is, do we take her to Cypress and create a 4 gene Cypress combo possibly, or do we take her to the highways? We have boys that just overlap with each other. I mean, it's a good problem to have, but man, it just...
And what happens when the bamboos get bigger?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. Anyway, we're boring you with this. Shall we sign out?
I don't even know how we got to this point. That was just tangent off a tangent off a tangent.
We're just talking about pairings. But you asked me if I thought the spot nose would be next. Maybe, but the firefly's looking pretty good too. That's where we got there.
Yeah.
Anyway, we have quite a few now, hopefully. This is starting slowly.
Do you know how many days after she made us wait?
How?
She made us wait 11 days.
Poor baby.
Yeah.
She's trying to figure it out.
Yeah, exactly. And then she couldn't figure out how to hold half of them.
Yeah.
Little girl can't hold 8 eggs.
Scattered them. But she got a lot bigger than I thought. Here we go again. She weighed 1150 afterwards. And for having 8 eggs, we didn't weigh her towards the end because you don't want to bother them. But
especially post the due date. They've already scented their entire tub to try and just, tell people, stay away, this is my nest. So they don't want you touching their paper. And they make it obvious. They're hissing, they're striking. Like, she's the sweetest girl. As soon as we got her away from those eggs and we soaked her up, sweetest girl again.
Yeah.
Definitely tried to take my hand off a few times though. Saw that on camera. So
I'll have to see all that. Okay.
So now that we can stop rambling, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I know this was like the most anticipated clutch of the year.
For us.
Yeah, that's for sure. So yeah, if you enjoyed it, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.
Bye.